So here we have some angles, not to be confused with angels, but an angle has some certain types of features that can be helpful. So there are these four kind of distinctive different types of angles. And we can see that an angle is formed when two rays, so here's a vocab term, a ray. A ray is kind of like a line, but instead of going forever is sort of dictated by putting this arrow on the end. Instead of going forever in both directions, it ends at one point. So you'll see sort of a dot on this side. If that were round, it would look even clearer. But we have a dot on this side, and then it extends forever in one direction. Sort of like a little ray of sunshine, right? When you're drawing kind of a traditional little sun, we have rays going out, stops at one side, goes forever in the other. Okay, is formed when two rays have the same endpoint. So that means here, this line is going out forever. Well, if I use the same endpoint and make another ray come out, that's an arrow. I now have created this angle here. I also have actually created this angle here. So angles can be classified by their size. So if an angle happens to have sort of this 90-degree angle, right? I like to say that I can take a piece of paper. I know that this is a 90-degree angle on the corner. Boop, boop. And it's a really handy tool that you often have right nearby. And if you put it up to something, right, and then where's the camera? Boop. Well, it's not on there, right? If I put it up onto my angle itself, if it perfectly goes inside of those lines, then you'll see that it is a 90-degree angle. If there's any angle kind of sticking out below the paper, not 90. If there's hidden parts, right? So it's an angle smaller, some of it's hiding under the paper or the 90-degree angle, then it's not 90. So 90 can also be dictated by this little square in the corner. This is sort of the mathematical universal sign for 90-degree angle. Okay, so we'll move this off. Poof, an angle that forms a square corner and measures 90 degrees. It's called a right angle. We also have this type of angle here, kind of like where this red and yellow ray came together and we have this green angle. This is called an acute angle, and it's one that is less than 90. It can be a little less, like 89.9 degrees. It can also be a lot less, like 1 degree. Just smaller than 90. We also then have sort of the opposite of that if we have an angle that is bigger than 90. So this purple angle here, right, it stretches all the way from the red around kind of backwards, if you will, back over to the yellow. It's obtuse. It's bigger than 90 degrees. And then we have this right here. We have what looks just like a line, right? It is actually officially called, it looks like I have a mustache. It looks like it's actually called a straight angle. It is exactly 180 degrees because it's a line. It's called a straight angle. So those are the four main types of angles.